Ladies and gentlemen, our first bout of the evening is scheduled for three-minute rounds in the Caged Aggression Amateur Flyweight Division, powered by Mitt Beast Boxing and MMA. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighed in at 119 pounds. He trains at Marty's Martial Arts and is sponsored by Built to Win Inspirational Wear. Joining us from Rock Island, Illinois, Dayvion, the Hitman Henry. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighed in at 124 pounds. He trains at the Peoria Athletic Club. Joining us from Peoria, Illinois, Delton Brasmer.
Dayvion versus Delton. And folks, you can vote right now over at the pay-per-view who you think's going to win. We're going to be doing this all night long. It's the Battle of the D's.
All right.
Ready to get it on. They touch him up right in the middle of the cage.
Oh, that's
nice
that
front
kick right off the bat. Oh, nice front kick, but we got the clinch, gets it down the floor. He's got to watch his balance. Good recovery, great counter to get into the half guard. Now guard, good job getting the guard back.
Now Delton said he wanted to get to the ground, but he's taking some ground. Goes for the arm right away. My goodness, he was not kidding about the jiu-jitsu. One-up slam. Ooh, now going for the ankle lock. What a transition.
That was just going to say, beautiful transition. Got to make sure he doesn't grab that fence, but a good job defending against him in the beginning. And it transitions down that leg. He's going to have to worry about this calf stretch, but otherwise, if he can just get right there and get those legs straight.
Now he's on top. This could be a problem for Dayvion. This is Delton's wheelhouse.
I was going to say, you get a good grappler and you let him get on top, this is where we get to see something different. I just need to make sure that Dayvion doesn't hold on to that choke too long, or knowing you got him, but see how he's trying to improve position while getting choked, but it looks like he's doing a good job of trying to move the hips with him.
He does, and at the same time, he's got his leg locked up. However, I can't really see where the hands are or where that choke is, but you can see the elbows very high. That's going to be a difficult choke to finish. And like you said, you spend too much time on that. He's probably spent about 15 to 30 seconds. There he's let it go.
We'll see all the while, and then by the time when he pops out, look, now he's in half guard, in control. He's going to have to worry about, he's got control of the head and the arm, and you need to start.
Turned around. Oh, my goodness, the transition into the arm bar.
I like it. And back to the leg again. He really does like this. He really likes it. Then he goes back.
Well,
this is a repeat. They're right back. The rolling around this is insane. Somebody needs to just get heavy hips and just control this position for a minute, but now he's going to get that leg one more time.
Dayvion was not kidding around when he said he wanted to start a legacy here. He's doing some really high-level, aggressive striking in awkward positions.
Now,
but at the same time, Delton is not giving any of these up.
No, and it's crazy. You can tell Delton has trained. Now, the way that the scramble has happened, sorry I jumped ahead from him, but the way that Dayvion is able to come out of this, now he's got that. Make sure that leg over there, keep that half guard, get over there to that side control, keep it, watch out for the armbar. Look how fast this kid gets to that armbar. He's hitting it from everywhere.
Not finishing it though, and you know, Dayvion is doing a really good job of wrapping him up with any limb possible. Look where he's got that foot, for instance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right here, now this might be the best armbar left. Yeah, he's got 20 seconds to finish it.
Short time, that fence kind of got in the way.
I was going to say that.
That fence got in his way, but he did a job playing against it. Now he's trying to make sure he's keeping an arm, get that elbow out of there.
And like you said, if he was maybe 2 feet off that fence when he initially got that, maybe he had the submission. We're going to see a round.
We're going to go right into a triangle. See, what I was going to say, the one thing I've liked about Delton is he gets his armbar quick, but you can kind of tell he's ready to, it's almost like he's expecting to not get the armbar. Because the way, as fast as he transitions down to that foot, or as quickly as you always are looking for that, it's kind of like that armbar is your setup. Watch how they come out of that, and then it's like he's doing that second move.
So now, if you're in Dayvion's corner, he had some success with the ground and pound, but found himself on the wrong end of submission attempts most of that round. What do you say to him in that corner?
You got to, number one, we need the sprawl. You got to, the rolling around, right? The rolling around, that's helping Delton. He's catching you with all this. If you can just take that space away, compress him, control him, get that sprawl, and then start beating on the body. And then the other thing is, be careful when you're closing that distance. Make sure you're sticking that jab from the range and make him desperately shooting you. And again, so that you have enough time to sprawl. Stop getting into these rolls because he hits that armbar quick.
Here we go, round 2. Delton versus Dayvion, a striker versus a submission artist. Let's see where it goes from here. They meet up in the middle of the cage. Touch him up.
See, right here, this is where Dayvion needs to see. Now he's already way too intimidated trying to catch that jab. He's got to throw that jab and have some belief. There's a good teak, but he's got to realize.
Good teak in the very beginning.
Another one.
Ooh, good head kick. And let me say this. Delton looks like the fresher fighter. Dayvion looks like the fresher fighter. Delton came out with his mouth open. Right now, he's under half mount. Let's see how it goes here.
Yeah, I like that he did a good job of pummeling underneath, getting that inside position. And that's, again, too many times they grab onto the head and hold on, but he knows he's getting his guard and trying to work underneath it and come out the back door. Again, these are those scrambles. He's going to come out the back door
looking for
again.
that back right now. Maybe looking for that neck.
And he's got the figure 4 around the body, and it's like Dayvion, he didn't feel any kind of danger until it's too late. That's what I mean by he's got to figure out how to keep him pinned onto his back.
And right now he's trying to lock up that body lock right there. Trying to
bring that foot.
He's going to say he wants to bring that foot closer to where behind his knee.
Well, he wants that rear naked choke, and he wants to be able to flatten him out. He's looking to flatten Dayvion out. Dayvion trying to fight it. He's got that. If he can get that chin, he's got to get some arc into it and get him to flatten out. Dayvion's got to figure out how to fight those hands.
Yep, and he's locked in that body triangle in a solid fashion. He's dragging him out. Still not quite under the neck, and now it is pretty far deep under the neck. He's going to look maybe to go palm to palm.
He had the short choke for a minute, palm to palm. Dayvion did a phenomenal job of fighting the hands. Good patience for the position he was stuck in, and now he's doing a good job. But now the problem is that figure 4. He's got the foot on the ground that you want, but he's got to make sure he's got to step around that one foot and get it to straighten out.
And now he's got it locked right up. That's going to be a tough one. He's trying to peel those hands. Peels the lead hand away.
Now he goes into a short choke to try to keep him there. Wow, the patience of Dayvion. Delton, that's got to get frustrating.
Notice that mouthpiece. It's coming out, gents.
It's
coming out. That's not a good sign. Up, and there it goes. He's locking it up again. Not quite locked up.
There he goes. He's still fighting that hand.
And there goes that mouthpiece altogether. The referee's going to have to step in there at some point. We got about 35 seconds in the round. Boy, did you call that one in the beginning of the fight.
Yeah.
And here we go. He keeps getting his arm underneath the neck now.
He's doing a great job of fighting it this way. He's trying to fight the hands. He's doing a phenomenal job.
That might be a wrap.
No,
feeling it.
Nope, he found it. Oh, he's still fighting. Get your back, flatten your back on the canvas, give up the mount for a minute.
And regardless of how this fight turns out, if I'm Delton's coaches, we're literally spending all week on finishing the subs.
100%.
Not just the setup. The setup's over. Hey, man, we're going for the finish.
We're going to work on arm bars. We're going to work on that foot lock. We're going to work on...
because he's got a lot of it there. The transitions are there.
Yep,
the arm bars
are great. Yeah,
the leg locks.
Yeah.
Even going right to left under the neck. A couple times even locking it up pretty well.
He was able to take the back, fall into it, take his time, get that figure 4, flatten him out. He's you can tell, very good. He's very fast at getting to the position, but then finishing it.
And right here, it looked like there might have been a finish, but at the same time, Dayvion is saying,
well, you got to take into the toughness of Dayvion. He is too busy fighting the hands. It's almost like he just held his breath a little bit, making sure, but he did a great job of fighting those hands. There wasn't much more that Delton could do besides maybe somehow tuck that thing all the way behind his head. He was quick at grabbing it, and that was a good fight. I think, like I said, for him, the biggest thing is he's got to stop letting stop letting Delton. Sorry, the D's are
the D's are killing us.
Delton move around. He's got to keep him pinned down and be able to push his way back up and utilize his striking. Sorry.
Absolutely. I feel like right now we've got 2 rounds to none.
Yes.
Delton. Dayvion needs a finish, and really his best success has been in the beginning of the rounds with his striking. He's got, like you said, work on that sprawl and make sure those strikes are getting in. Do not let him close the distance under any circumstance.
And pop that jab and don't let him come rushing at you. Catch him while he's out there. Stick that jab out there. Stick that jab and move. Stick and move. There you go.
Big left.
Nice left. Counter. There's that hook.
Hand.
Counter it. There the kid. Don't overthrow it. There you go.
There you go.
Keeping him off him.
Keeping him off him.
And that's what he's got to do right there. Keep that range right there and make him desperately try to reach it to you, and that'll give you the uppercut. But utilize that. There's that jab. Keep that chin down. Delton's trying to do the right thing, and Delton's trying to get in and do an overhand, trying to close his distance.
Good body shot. I like that. Ooh!
We got a backhand to a spin that missed.
Good right hand.
Dayvion's eyes are wide open. Utilizing, add a feint into there, get that underhook. Try to peel it off. There you go.
And Delton did a good job right there, realizing there was a big whiff, closing the distance. Exactly.
Get him back to the floor where it's his thing.
And doing whatever he needed to. Now, we had about a minute on the feet. As of yet, we haven't really seen Delton to be able to recover from these situations. In the first round, he was in and out of a lot of submission attempts. We didn't see that as much. Really, right now, with a full mount, which we haven't seen Delton have, this might be a wrap.
Yeah, this is going to be, again, he's better off at this point. Don't fall off. See, let Dayvion try to push you and create this, but you just need to stay heavy, stay up here, stay in control. Don't fall off for an armbar or anything like that.
And he was looking for that armbar a minute ago. I know you saw that.
Oh, see, Dayvion, there he goes. He got 2 on a knee, but there's his triangle. It's like he baited him. He wanted him to do this. Allowed Dayvion to pass him by.
And he's got to pull that up, and he's got to pull that head down.
We need to get that left leg straight across the backside of the head, so he's got to take that right foot, maybe unhook it, push on the hip, shoot the leg across, or get this reversal. And that is the biggest thing. Davion's one
looking
issue.
For the
arm,
Kimura.
With the,
oh, no. And here we go. Let's see the ground and pound. I'll tell you what, there's all heart in Dayvion Henry. He has not given up.
100%. Keep trying to fight his way out of this. He's going to be able to switch this back to an armbar, go for the strikes.
And almost a reverse triangle. The problem is where the arm is, but it looks like this is going to be a wrap right here, even with these strikes. But again, Dayvion not giving up, trying to get in there.
You know, that would be the one thing. Again, we're talking about the finishability of Delton, but Dayvion avoiding these little scrambles and getting, he's obviously on the losing end. He's going to try to go for that Suliev stretch almost at the same time with the triangle.
I mean, the jiu-jitsu is impressive.
Yeah.
He'd have me unconscious in
and
3 seconds.
And the toughness of Dayvion, I like it. But that's it. Look, he's been able to, and the way he's been able to keep this triangle, the fact that Dayvion's been able to get his whole body turned on, that head can't get out of there. He's throwing the strikes. Figure 4.
Good finish on his end.
What a tough kid, man. I like it.
Both tough kids.
Yes.
Both amateurs, both bright futures. You know, if I'm looking at both of them, obviously Dayvion's got to work on his ground game somewhat. And I would say Delton, I mean, these are 3-minute rounds. I would say he has to work on finishing and maybe on that cardio too. Look at him right now. He's got that mouth wide open.
Well,
Again, he got done with a
when
fight.
you get stuck into those kind of wrestling scrambles, those will wear out anybody. And that goes back to both of them just holding the position. And that's why there, even with that mount, if you just hold that position and let them panic, let them struggle, let them get tired. But he was kind of like, he'll dive right into that scramble, and that just gets everybody tired.
And let's just say this is still an amateur fight, so there's no elbows.
Lessons learned.
And he's on the top, and there were a couple times where you would have liked to see him, instead of the hammer fist, rain down an elbow or two. That's probably something I'd be working.
It was great fight for both of them, a lot of learning. And that's it. He just got to believe. David's got to believe those hands, when he let them go, those things were hunting.
Absolutely. We got Jason Vargas coming into the cage with the official decision. I think this is a no-brainer. Looks like a win for Delton Brasmer at a Peoria Athletic Club. Oh, Gen Z, this is the way to start it off.
That was a good fight. Yeah, that was awesome.
Absolutely.
I liked it.
And we should have Vargas in the cage any moment now. I'm not sure. They put up some new barriers here over at Caged Aggression. They're making it more difficult for us to get into that cage.
Are they?
Have you seen this? I know you've been ducking under it.
Yeah.
Brand
it's
new.
Very close. It's very close, yeah.
Oh, here's Vargas. We'll be going up to him for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to your judges' scorecard for our decision. Our judges scored this 29-28 Brasmer, 29-28 Henry, and 29-28 declaring your winner by split decision, Delton Brasmer. All right, Delton, congratulations on the win. Way to kick off the night. Hey, you were shooting for a lot of submissions coming into this fight, man. Give us your comments on the win.
Man, I came in, I was thinking it was going to be an easy submission. I thought it was going to be an easy-ass fight, I ain't going to lie. But I tell you what, that boy hits hard as hell. And he's fast, he's slippery. It's hard to hang on to him, but at the end of the day, this is what we came out here to do, baby.
Well, look, you've definitely earned the celebration. Before I let you get to it, anyone you want to thank or anything you want to mention?
I definitely got to thank Team Pack through and through. My coaches are the best people ever. I got to thank Tom Hatefully. He's my motivation. He kept me coming in the gym in the mornings. I got to thank my local 112 Ironworkers out there, keeping me supported, helping me, letting me take off work just to go to training. I love them guys. Them Ironworkers out there, they're none other, man. I tell you what.
Well, I want to congratulate you once again on the win. Enjoy the celebration. Let's hear it one more time, ladies and gentlemen, for your winner, Delton Brasmer.